in Shumphon. So, anyway, there I was trying to get Grandad's attention for a matter I considered to be infinitely more urgent than traffic. "Grandad!" I called in an irritating, screechy voice. "There's a head on the beach!" If that didn't grab him, nothing would. He'd been glaring at a truck with conflicting plates. The one on the back was handwritten on cardboard. The number at the front was different. It was a traffic policeman's nirvana. But I got a dab of eye contact before his attention returned to the truck. "Ahead of what?" he asked quietly. "What?" "Head of fish?" He always spoke slowly and enunciated like a teacher at a special school. Despite the fact that I was a moderately sane 34-year-old Thai woman, he often talked to me as if I was a mentally challenged youth. "Head of dog?" he continued. "Head of cabbage?" "Head of man," I said as calmly as I could under the very annoying circumstances. It's always a bother to decide who to tell when you find a head on the beach. I mean, there is no protocol. And when I say always here, I may be exaggerating somewhat because I can't say I've stumbled over too many heads on my morning dog walks. I'd seen body parts in morgues, of course, and accident scenes, but that Wednesday was my first detached head. It upset me that it hadn't upset me enough. My inner alarm clock had woken me up at 6, as was its habit. It doesn't have an inner snooze button, so I got up. This was not a habit born out of a desire to watch the sunrise or to frolic gaily along the sand with my doggy friends. It was a habit begat by the fact that there was absolutely nothing to do at night in the mulch pit we'd arrived in a year earlier. Maprao means coconut, and that pretty much sums the place up. Thick-skinned, dull as dirt, and containing nothing of substance. I'm spending too much time here on sidetracks and making a mess of what should be a tense and exciting opening to my story. So I'll save all the gripes and family intrigues for later. Back to the beach. We had 2 dogs, or perhaps I should say the 2 dogs had us, because there were no walls to keep them in. They arrived at mealtimes from whatever mischief they'd embroiled themselves in, and would deign to sleep at our modest seaside resort, or not. Unfortunately, whenever I opened my cabin door of a morning, there they would be, wagging. Gogo, bitch in every sense of the word, was one of Mother's roadside rescues. No manners, no gratitude, no intestines. She ate like a horse and defecated like a cow. Our vet, Dr. Sambun, who was fortunately a livestock specialist, told us that Gogo was physically unable to digest. So we gave her a mountain of food every day in the expectation that a small hillock of it might find its way to her muscles. That had not yet happened. Dog 2. Sticky Rice, white, one enormous black eye, had been a temple pup. He was a thief. Not yet 7 months of age, but no excuse. Were he a human teenager, he would be under lock and key at a juvenile correctional facility. No shoe was safe in front of the guest rooms. No bottom-shelf instant noodle pack. No drying squid. No garden vegetable. He had them all, and, cunning beast, he left no evidence because he ate everything: leaves, packets, laces. He gave a new definition to the word consumable. If you've never seen a dog chew through a breeze block and not spit out the crumbs, you've not met Sticky. All right, I'm lost again. So there we were on the beach. The wind du jour was just starting to roll the polystyrene blocks like tumbleweeds. Plastic bags were being thrown up by the tide. There was nothing pleasurable about our amble. But my mother, Mai, insisted I walk the dogs twice a day, as if they didn't have legs and minds of their own. It was November, so you could barely make out any sand under all the garbage. Urban dwellers who have a river passing behind their houses see it as a sort of free, convenient garbage disposal system. Toss a plastic bag full of diapers into it and voila.